This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
The first 6 laps for Scott Speed, very good today, but a tight race car. As you see, he's getting passed yet again.
Whoa.
And now, Denny Hamlin out of control, guys.
Spin in front of you, spin in front of you, stay up high. Straighten the wheel up, straighten the wheel up.
He does a complete 360.
Mike
There's
Bliss
Bliss.
spinning behind. I didn't see it, but I would say Bliss probably was slowing down and got hit from behind there, maybe.
Yeah, there's a car that's got some smoke coming out. Looks like there's some contact.
See what happened to 20. The car just suddenly snaps.
Yeah, he just made the pass on Scott Speed.
You can see he got just out of that black part of the racetrack and hung that right rear in the gray, where it's not very clean right now, especially early in the race.
Mike Bliss behind this. We'll see if he got a little tap.
Yes, everybody actually cost him another spot as Brian Vickers went by.
Well, there. Stay up high, Brad. You got one coming there, one coming there. Caution's out, caution's out. Slow down there, slow down there. I'll get you down here. You're slowing way down.
Now this is the problem. When you think a tire rub's going to go away, they hardly ever do. And they had a rub in it, cut that left front tire down.
Well, the day goes from bad to worse for Brad Keselowski. Here's what happened a moment ago.
You can see that left front tire just goes, and nothing Brad can do but ride it to the wall.
We'll see if Kevin Harvick holds him off on that outside. I believe he'll be able to do that. Oh, Kyle Busch loses it.
Spins right up in front of Scott Speed, who hammers him hard.
All right, it's killed.
Brendan Gaughan spinning. Justin Allgaier down pit road, the rookie, avoiding the crash.
That was almost what we saw Denny Hamlin do. That car just snapped around.
You just have to be so careful. You get on the inside with these cars. They're so aero sensitive along with the bumps, and you have to drive them so hard, get so much gas to them, you lose traction quickly, and that's exactly what we saw there from Kyle Busch.
Show you again what happened here on the inside of the racetrack, inside of Harvick coming in turn 4.
And you can see he got that left front tire down on the white line there, and that'll make the car turn just a little bit better, and that just got him loose. He lost the aero because the car was on the outside up and on. I think he'll win a race in this car this year in this series.
Caution is out. Back it down. Back it down.
Scramble of cars in turn 4, the 09. John West Townley has had contact with the concrete, does not get hit by other cars.
Brad might need to get a halftime bet on this over-under deal. He might have to go for the second half of the race.
Yeah, he's going to lose that one, I'm afraid. And we're on board here with Mike Bliss. See how he's going down in the corner here. He's got a good look at this 09. He just gets a little bit loose, goes around.
Spin behind you, spin behind you.
I don't think Bliss got into him there.
Caution's out.
Spray him a flu every week because he is driving the wheels off that Ford.
Caution's out. We got to spin down the back. Caution's out.
Yeah, we've got a car spinning the wall here.
Caution number 5, and here's Stephen Wallace spinning as well.
Looked like that was Scott Gaylord that had been in the wall. Now Stephen Wallace got some damage to his right front.
Hit the wall to bring out the caution flag. There is Scott Gaylord's car.
Yeah, just looking at Steve Wallace's car, it looks like possibly there's a lot of oil.
Yeah, you see a lot of fluid coming out of this 52 car. Could have been part of the secondary.
Past that lap car, and that hurt his lap time on that one. We'll see here. He was just a little bit quicker than Kevin Harvick also.
Once again, caution.
Turn 2. Turn 2. One car got the wall over there. Slow it right down.
Remember, Mike Bliss had already been on pit road and lost a lap because he had cut a tire, and now he's in the wall, bringing out caution again.
Yeah, he had some damage from an earlier wreck, and it cut the right rear tire down. The last time looks like that's happened again. They still had a little bit of rub right there. They got more damage this time.
Man, 2 guys that we thought with the
best part. He's been racing for 18 years. He started when he was 5 and a quarter maybe.
trouble.
One of our rookies around, Michael Annette. Here's another car going into
Right,
the
it is in the
zero.
left rear. That's not his fault at all.
Robert Richardson. Got some heavy damage to the left side of this car.
This might have been a chain reaction because the 15 car was already up in the wall. There is Michael Annette.
We've just been talking about how good these rookies were doing. Michael Annette was on the lead lap.
Well, we've said a number of times that these restarts are whenever things are going to be the most difficult for these guys. You can see what happens here. Whoa.
Oh, my.
DJ Kennigan in 81 just got turned or got sideways. Got into Michael Annette.
Just at the worst possible place on this track, too. The fastest part of the track, getting into turn 1.
That's a hard lick, driver's side.
Jason Keller's on board. Look ahead of him. You'll see this all unfold. Oh,
Easy, lower.
I can't figure out what happened to the 81 car.
and tire down on the 60 car.
Yeah, with left rear tire down, he must have run over some debris into that last caution.
Man, we've had it. All of these cautions, we've had so much debris. Oh, Carl Edwards spins out there.
He just couldn't hold on to it. See, he loses the tread part of the tire.
You don't think that was intentional?
Tire came apart on the left rear. Yellow is out. Can you get going here? They're in turn 1 if you can get going.
Not a bad move.
Well,
it was.
I don't know if it's intentional, but it
Come on
worked.
in this time here. Get going here. Spin this time. 4 tires on right here. 4 tires and gas here, guys.
There's what's
Yeah,
left.
just came apart, locked it up.
He's still going to lose a lap. He's having to go really slow around the apron.
But he would have lost a handful of laps probably if we stayed green. So a bit of a break. That caution coming out now as he spun around and lost part of the carcass of that tire.
And I said that, it's just a question of car enough speed to where he wasn't going to lose much time. We can see right here. You can tell Carl was really falling back, but as he went down into turn 1, did a good job not to wreck the car right there.
You see, he's still fighting it right here. And then you also have all this traffic. You see these cars coming full bore behind him. He doesn't want to pull over in front of somebody because you can see they're going 150 miles.
Outside, 12 outside, 12 outside. Clear. Back up to the bottom. Come on.
Troubled a couple of the contenders. Burton and Harvick involved in a crash, and now others swept into it. There's Stephen Wallace spinning.
Just like we saw early in the race, this 29 car just turned around right in front of traffic. Stephen Wallace involved, a lot of cars involved in this. Kevin Harvick, one of the contenders, is in it.
Yeah, Harvick has a lot of damage to his car. There's Stan Barrett. Again, Andy, I think as much as anything, they don't have tires on them. You see Burton just get loose right there. He tries to keep it off of Justin Allgaier. It slides right up in front of Kevin Harvick.
Yeah, the thing is, they didn't have new tires, but they did have a full load of fuel. And they're around so much traffic, and this air's got stirred up so much that it's really a tricky part of the race when they start having
a pass through.
Man, and he got himself back on the lead lap with all of that.
Too fast exiting. Check that down one time.
Whoa, there was the leader, David Reagan, and he has slammed the wall in his Ford, bringing out caution again.
Wow. This is too much going on.
It's just almost too much to keep up with, but
you deserve a lot better.
The pit stops did cycle out right there, all the green flag stops. Greg Biffle's now the leader. That's too bad for David Reagan. He's got some heavy damage on this car.
His car had been damaged before. They had done such a great job down there getting it repaired. Mike Kelly and the crew, and Reagan was being shown as the leader.
Don't know if he was trying to get on the pit road.
Here. That car just gets loose.
It's like we've seen other cars do today, right through that corner.
That's a hard hit. David was able to drive away from there.
That's too bad. He had driven himself right up to the front and worked hard all day to get there.
Let's check this out from Greg Biffle's job. Yeah, they seem to be making a really, really good team. Uh-oh, problem for Allgaier. Got up a little too high.
Pushing just a little bit too hard, and here comes Legacy, taking advantage.
Rookie passing rookie there. Here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr. now inside the 12 car of Allgaier. That is for position. That's for 4th spot.
Like you saw just a little bit of damage on the right front of that 12 car. I don't know if he got into somebody, but it looked like the letters were rubbed off the tire.
Oh, trouble on the backstretch.
Jason Keller sideways, heads across, spins it around.
On the brake.
And he will hit the safer barrier on the inside, bringing out caution number 11.
A little loose off turn 2 here. Yeah, you can see that car way out of shape.
How many times have we seen that today?
Wow.
Comes across and, boy, bounces off that safer barrier. See what Brendan...
Tire smoke out of Brendan Gaughan's car just a little bit. Looks like Denny Hamlin's been against the wall.
Right front tire is rubbing. It is rubbing.
It's rubbing pretty good. He's had some major contact. Oh, big crash.
Right up in front of Bliss, and Bliss just pops it.
We just blew it. We got run into. We're in the wall. We're on fire. Need to get out, Denny. Go ahead, jump out. It is on fire.
Get off the fence.
Yeah, right there's where it started. You see that damage, and it started rubbing the tire.
That was just after he had passed Brendan Gaughan. And here's, as he goes down into turn 1, that tire lets go right in front of Mike Bliss.
These guys are all racing as hard as they can because there's 5 laps to go, and Mike Bliss just didn't have any idea this 20 car was going to.
Full Kenny, hold on. Green flag waves. Watch for the move by Carl Edwards.
Biffle was in the gas, but Jason Leffler did a good job.
Jason Leffler's
He's out of gas.
It'll pick up.
Pick back up. Just keep digging the best you can. It'll pick up. Still outside.
That opens the door for Edwards. Here he comes. He's on the bumper. He's there.
Right in front of Dale Earnhardt Jr. He goes high. He goes low.
He's going to have to hold it right here. This is where the car can get really loose. Here comes Biffle on the outside.
He's going to squeeze him down there.
Teammates, they almost come together. White flag this time by.
There's Brian Vickers trying to take that 3rd spot away from Dale Jr.
You got to hand it to Biffle right there. He did a good job of keep his car on the outside of Carl Edwards and put him in that spot and have to back off.
Yeah, he drove it in there just hard enough to keep him pinched down. You can see Carl's car get loose, and he had to get out of the throttle.
Vickers takes a 3rd spot away from Dale Earnhardt Jr. 6 car lengths back to Carl Edwards. Turn 3. Here comes Edwards. 5 car lengths. Here comes Biffle out of turn 4. And the 76 race winless streak is over as Greg Biffle wins at Vegas.
Jason Leffler's car picked back up, too, and he came back to finish 5th. Or actually 4th.
Yeah, the part that was going to be a problem was that restart.
Yeah, you're exactly right there, Andy. Great job by Greg Biffle.
Nice job by those guys. Eddie Perdue, City Financial Team for Greg Biffle.
Greg Biffle, you are the man. You are the man. Awesome job.
What a wild one we had today, boys.
Yeah, Vegas didn't disappoint once again, did it?
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.